From furs of the frontier to cleaning up the Nolichucky River to even learning how to throw a tomahawk, bring the whole family on down to the David Crockett Birthplace State Park. Park Rangers Nathan Dodson and Sean McKay are here with more. Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen. We really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. So, Nathan, I'm going to start with you. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect when they come to the David Crockett Birthplace State Park.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we're a small park with a lot to offer. We're about 105 acres. We're sitting just across the Washington-Greene County line in Greene County. So we're along the Nolichucky River. The Limestone Creek flows into the river right there, which is the historic birth location of David Crockett himself, the famous Tennessean.
Yeah.
But we have an 88-site campground. We have a swimming pool in the summertime. So, like I say, small park, but a lot to do.
Yeah, a lot to offer, and a huge historical significance as well, like you just mentioned. So, Sean, tell me a little bit about some of the things that you will offer, because it's not just a state park that people can come and visit and camp at, but really to be involved with it as well.
100%, yes. So we focused on a lot of programs that are both on our cultural resources as well as our recreational resources that we have, our natural resources that the park offers. So a lot of our programs are fully inclusive to the entire family, anywhere from children, grandparents, and then there's the parents that want to come out. So the Tomahawk Throw program is actually oriented for anybody that wants to come out and learn maybe a little bit of history about the tomahawk, how it was utilized back then, and then get a recreational outlet for that weapon as well. But a lot of our programs, the First to Frontier, they obviously focus a lot on the historical aspect, the cultural resource management of our park. So definitely a lot of events you can come out to and really engage the entire family. So we do probably about 15 events per month.
Wow.
Any weekend that you want to come out, you'll typically run into 3 or 4, sometimes 5 programs just for that weekend. So really packed in a lot of fun for the family.
Wow, so you guys not only have to be educated on the state park, but also being able to explain some of these historical significances as well, like you just mentioned with the tomahawk.
100%. So a lot of that is really, when you go to a different park, you want to know everything about your park. So we spend a lot of time researching a lot of these things that we have going on.
Definitely. And give me another preview of some of the other classes that you guys are hosting this month.
So this month we have basic canoe instruction and safety. So again, that goes back to the recreational and resource management projects that we have going on. We'll have the fur programs. We'll have fire starting going on. So that is using a flint and steel to make a fire.
Wow.
The exact same way that John Crockett, David's father, would have made a fire when he moved into this area to keep his family warm.
Yeah.
So a lot of really interesting things that are going on.
And useful things too.
Exactly. Very useful in this area with the Appalachian Trail, and you can carry a lot of these things over to different applications.
Definitely. And so Nathan, another program that you guys are doing is the Healthy Parks Healthy Person. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm kind of the spokesperson for our park for that initiative. It's actually statewide, and it's a really neat program where you actually get rewarded for coming out and taking part in events and hikes and those kind of things. It's proven that if you get outside to parks, it's good for your health, it's good for your mental health, even just to get out in the woods and go for a hike. So there's actually an app that you can download. It's healthyparkstn.com is their website. And you download that app, and when you take part in one of our programs, one of our hiking programs or something like that, you can actually get points for that, and you can redeem those points later on at our visitor center, or any visitor center at any state park will actually reward you for going out and doing these activities. So it's a great way to kind of get people to the parks and then reward them for getting healthier.
Right. And real quick before we go, you guys have a special event tomorrow. There's an archaeological dig happening on the state park land. Tell me a little bit about that real quick.
Yes, ma'am. They've been there for several months now, and actually tomorrow they're wrapping up the dig. So it's actually kind of sad for us. We've really enjoyed having them there. But they've actually located different areas throughout the park, and they zoned in specifically on this one site where they found a lot of Cherokee pottery shards, some trade beads, some buttons, just a few feet below the surface, below the plow line.
And so tomorrow at 3 p.m., right? You guys are hosting a little kind of, people can come in, talk to the people who are doing the dig and learn a little bit more about it, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I believe they'll have those artifacts on display for people to come and see what they found right there below our feet.
Pretty amazing. Well, thank you both so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. For more information about what you heard, you can go to their Facebook page or go to their website. All that information is right there at the bottom of your screen. Now let's send things over back to Chris in the kitchen.